Senator Graham, let me start first with you. You're out there at this little social gathering at Senator McCain's weekend place there. He had various people, Governor Bobby Jindal, Governor Charlie Crist of Florida, former Governor Romney, yourself, and a lot of other people who are being thought of as possible running mates. What was this? Was this some sort of a elimination contest, or what was this all about out there?
Well, singing was last night, dancing's this morning, but it was a lot of fun. John is like a kid at Christmas showing off his ranch up here. John and Cindy and the Harpers invited us all up. Joe Lieberman was here, Sam Brown back. He barbecued ribs all night last night. There's 67 different species of birds on the ranch. I know, I've seen them all twice. It was a lot of fun. It's a chance for John to relax with some friends and supporters from the politics and business, and we had a good time.
Well, was this the beginning of a selection process to decide who is going to be on the ticket, or where is he on that?
There is some vetting going on. John's going to head up that process. No, this was purely social. If you know anything about John McCain, he is like a kid at Christmas when it comes to showing off his ranch up here, and his people who've helped John, his friends in the business world, some of his friends in politics, and I wish it was more, but it's not. I'm sorry. That's all it is.
All right. Well, Senator Durbin, let me ask you first. You just heard Howard Wolfson outline the explanation for why Senator Clinton said what she did in bringing up the assassination of Bobby Kennedy. And he said that he's right with Terry McAuliffe that Senator Obama, she should not apologize to him, that she has no reason to apologize to him. Do you have anything you'd want to say in response to that?
No, I think David Axelrod put it in our campaign context. It was a careless comment. It was interpreted in a way that I'm sure Senator Clinton did not mean. She and Senator Obama are friends. She would never wish any misfortune on any opponent. And I just think that we ought to step away from this and move on.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the issues that are going to be coming up in the fall campaign if Senator Obama or Senator Clinton gets the nomination, running against Senator McCain. And I would just say, my guess is that the war, even though we haven't talked about it very much lately, is going to be one of the major divides in this campaign. Senator Graham, how is Senator McCain going to handle this? After all, it's a war that not many people are very enthusiastic about right now.
Well, I think Senator McCain will make a case that he saw what was wrong in Iraq for 4 years, Bob. As you know, we had the wrong strategy. I went to Iraq many times with Senator McCain, and it was clear to him we did not have enough troops, and we were going backwards instead of forwards. And he's the one that advocated more troops when most people in Congress wanted to pull out. After we lost the 2006 election, the Republicans lost the House and the Senate, people running for the exit signs, and John McCain said, no, the right strategy is better security. We need additional combat power to allow the Iraqi people some breathing space, and the surge was accepted by President Bush, and now here we are. A year and a half later, in July of last year, 59 votes to set timetables to withdraw. This supplemental that was voted on Thursday, not one person came to the floor and said the war was lost, we need to get out of Iraq. And Senator Obama keeps talking about an immediate withdrawal as soon as he gets to be president. The last time I understand he was in Iraq was in 2006. I would recommend that he go back. So much has happened since 2006 on the ground. It's been extraordinary. He's never really had a one-on-one with General Petraeus. Go back and go to Iraq and talk to General Petraeus. Talk to the Maliki government and see how things have changed. And he's a good man. I think if he would look at what's happened in Iraq, talk to General Petraeus and Maliki, I think he'd have a different view of what you need to do next. And I know it's the campaign season. You know, I would recommend to Senator McCain that they both go together, go to Iraq, get a briefing from our generals, and talk to Prime Minister Maliki about the way ahead, the way forward, because a lot's changed in 2006. I think it served the country well to have that joint briefing.
Well, do you think Senator McCain would be interested in going to Iraq with Senator Obama? Are you proposing that, Senator Graham?
Well, I think it'd be good for the country because the next president's going to have to deal with Iraq, and so much has changed since Senator Obama was there. The testimony recently of General Petraeus and Odinero, the progress by the Iraqi government toward reconciliation, the fight in the Sadr city against the Iranian militia. Yes, I would think it would be good for Senator Obama to go back and see what's happened in 2 years.
Okay.
And sit down with General Petraeus, what he hasn't done. And if it's a campaign issue, I think both of them should go together. I'd recommend that.
All right.
They'd
Well,
have the same briefing.
We're going to have to take a break for a commercial, but I want to get Senator Durbin's reaction to that suggestion when we come back in just 60 seconds.